guys. Welcome back into Call It a Night. We're having a great time on Radio Row. So many interesting faces, great personalities, including my next guest, Indianapolis Colts linebacker Darius Leonard, who was Defensive Rookie of the Year. You're just coming off of your first Pro Bowl. How was the experience?
I mean, it was great. Just getting to the level where you know that all the guys that's great in the NFL is going to be there. So it was amazing. And then I get to spend time with the family, and just get to know guys.
Yeah, so after that week, who are you now best friends with that you weren't before?
Best friends with, just talking to Dick Henry the whole time. He's huge. Trying to get him to kind of drop a load off on me a little bit. So he's a big guy. Trying to tell him, hey man, start running the ball so hard. So I just say him.
That's awesome because you were mic'd up during the game,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. When you're doing that, did you ever think were you reminded oh wait, I got a microphone on right now?
Nah, because I'm me no matter what. I'm a happy, fun guy. I love to have fun. And, when I'm on the field, if it's going good, I'm going to be happy. But if not, I'm going to be upset. And whatever I say, they don't take it personal on the mic. So, yeah.
Yeah, how would you describe sort of your on-field trash-talking type of guy?
I don't talk too much trash unless someone say something to me.
Okay.
That's when I start. At first, I'm out there, especially when I'm playing with somebody that I grew up playing on Madden or something. At first you start off, hey man, good job, hey man, I've been playing with you on Madden, you a great guy. Then once he says something out of the way, okay, wait a minute, all right, now you're an enemy. So that's when roles switch a little bit.
Very cordial out there.
I am.
Hey, good job, man, out there.
Yeah, I mean, I love to have fun until the games get real close. Say it's fourth quarter, maybe 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Now, I got to make a play. Instead of him, instead of just making a tackle, all right, now I want to make you look bad. I want to get the ball out your hand. I want to celebrate. So that's my time right there. So I say, baby, the end of the game or the end of the half, that's when I really get in my competitive nature.
Yeah, that's where the maniac comes
out.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so tell me how that nickname came to fruition.
When I was my junior year in college, playing against Clemson, I had 19 tackles that game.
Wow.
And I came back on campus, and somebody was like, you play like a straight maniac. And when he said it, it kind of stuck then, and ever since then I was like, hey, you know what? Hashtag maniac, my nickname maniac, and with a name like that, you got to step up. You gotta have that ego to be a maniac, and I got to go on the field, I got to make plays, I got to go crazy, and it's perfect fit for me.
Yeah, you got to live up to that reputation. Maniac is a lot of burden to carry, and you're a big WWE guy, right?
Oh yeah.
So that seems like a seamless, perfect marriage between the two.
It is awesome. I went to my first match in Indianapolis this year, and I got to meet Roman Reigns.
Oh, nice.
That's one of my top wrestlers right now. So I love it. I mean, they run guys over, they body slam people. I enjoy it. So hopefully one day I get in the ring and do it.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be awesome.
What would be your character? Would you be the maniac?
Yeah, I would have to keep that going. Yeah, because I got to be crazy. So I got to go out there, have a lot of energy. About like Rey Mysterio, he's a small guy, brings a lot of energy, jump from rope to rope, do flips, all type of stuff. So I got a feeling that I would be something like that.
Yeah, I would want to do something like that. But be very flamboyant, crazy. I love the performance of WWE.
Yeah, me too. I definitely enjoy it. And now that they have a lot of stories behind a lot of things now with Lana and Bobby Lashley getting married. So yeah, it's pretty crazy now.
That's awesome. So I watched an interview with you with just local TV in Indy, and you said you had 15 goals this year.
Oh yeah, I did.
That seems like a lot of goals.
It is.
So tell me the weirdest one you had.
The weirdest one? Yeah, get 200 tackles.
200 tackles?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how close did you get to that?
I was a little off, about 121, but I missed 3 games. So I think if I didn't miss them 3 games, I would have got it.
I mean, that's the maniac stat, right? You got to
yeah.
get there. Okay, but what about off the field? Any of the goals not football related?
Yeah. I'm a big give back person. My goal is to try to touch every young kid that I can, and that's what I definitely take pride in. So every day when I'm home, I'm at the high school, elementary school, showing guys or showing little girls that there's a way out besides where we come from. And, there's so many celebrities who don't give back to their community, and it sucks because you was once that kid, and I know that. I know that I didn't have much growing up, and I know there's kids living the same lifestyle that I lived when I was growing up. So, just going back and just showing them that there's a way out, that's by far the most important thing. Not even what I do on the field. I put that before anything that I do.
You seem so mature for like such a young guy.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Right?
I get that a lot.
This guy can't be like, and it's just finished.
Yeah, I got an old soul.
Yeah, you definitely do. You've been around in another lifetime before. Now you guys went through a lot this year as a team. Mm-hmm. When did you find out? Like, what was your reaction when Andrew Luck announced his retirement?
Well, what was crazy. My biggest thing was I hated that it got leaked out. Mm-hmm. That was the biggest downfall, like for the team, that it got leaked out, and we didn't hear it first from him. I think it was so disrespectful that Adam Schefter did that because everybody wanted a place and time to announce their retirement. Like he said, he wanted to be in the suit. He wanted to have his family there. His family wasn't there. He had to have a press conference without his mom, his dad, his wife. So it sucks, and I hated that for him. But when he announced it, selfishly, I was upset because I wanted him to play. But from a football perspective, I was proud of him because I know what a body goes through. I see all the things that he had to go through in his career, and he had a great career. I mean, when the body tells you can't go no more, you just can't. And I respect his decision. I stand behind him no matter what.
Right. You got to listen to the body when it tells you to stop, especially another linebacker. I know that you're inspired by Luke Kuechly as well. And he just hung it up as well. All right. So I'd love to talk more about that, but I want to get to, you were on a social justice panel here, right, in Miami this week. We talked about you being very mature and your messaging. What's the biggest takeaway from the conversation about inclusion and social justice in the league?
That there's so many people stepping up now, and it's about time because, there's so many people who don't use their platform, and there's so many kids who need guidance. And, everybody see all the bad things police do, but they don't see all the good things police do as well, So now in young black kids' head, they think, hey, I can't even say hey to the policeman. When I was growing up, there was so many times where the police came, I was shooting basketball at the park, or if I'm walking alone, he pulled up, hey, are you okay? Those type of the police officers that I remember. I never had a bad running into the police, so I'm going to let people know that. And, with me going through having a white wife, being all with the racial and all that stuff, I lived that, and it sucks. And if I can stand up to say that, hey, racial profiling is real, I'm going to let them know that, and I'm going to try to fix that as well.
Well, you're a very impressive young man for just being heading into your third year in the league, and I'm excited to look back on this interview someday when you're in the Hall of Fame as a maniac,
yes,
right?
Ma'am.
Now, before we go, we definitely gotta test out some of your trash talking chops because we've got a fun game that we like to play. It's called Chirp in the Blanks.
Yep.
Chirp is like a Canadian term for trash talking.
Okay, cool.
You've heard it before?
Yeah, I heard of chirping.
Okay, perfect. So it's like the game Mad Libs, if you've ever played this. I'm going to ask you a couple random words, and then we'll fill it out, and we'll have you have fun. Okay, so I have a couple different chirps here. Okay. Tell me a word, something soft.
Something soft? As in, how would I call a person soft?
No, just a thing.
Tissue.
Tissue, perfect. Something heavy.
Dump truck.
A dump truck, that is definitely heavy. And finally, a large marine animal.
Large marine? Large marine animal. Elephant? Is that a marine animal?
Well, you know what? That can also work as well. What I want you to do is you're gonna read.
Oh wow!
You're gonna read this.
Don't put a name in there.
You're gonna read this to that camera. It's all in good fun. We've made him lots of people.
Because he's my guy. So I mean, this is.
Just be like, just have fun. Pretend you're in the WWE.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Hey.
You can read it. Yeah, you can read it.
Hey, Travis Kelce, you're softer than tissue. And slower than a dump truck strapped to a turtle. Get out the field, you elephant.
That is awesome. Yes. I'm sure you got better chirps than
that. Way better. Yeah.
No,
I would have added a few
what would you have done?
See, I would have said you're softer than some wet toilet tissue paper.
There we
go.
What I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, slower than molasses or something,
Nice.
And I'll probably say, get off the field, you clown. You know,
Hey,
yeah.
okay. These are good notes for our producers for when we figure out how to actually do that. Okay. Tips from the pro. Darius Leonard, linebacker for the Colts, Pro Bowler, and we are so happy that you joined us here today.
Hey everyone, JSB here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Fubo Sports on YouTube, or else I guess you could watch puppy videos. That sounds good.